Hare Krishna, welcome to this channel for today's discussion on Japa Techniques. This is episode 4. Today we are going to discuss on this matter that why we cannot achieve complete surrenderance unto the holy name of the Lord. One such reason is already discussed because of our 10 offenses that we are committing, or 11th offense of this one, inattentive chanting. Right. So these are known, but today we're going to unfold one reason, one very dangerous reason. That's why we're not being able to achieve the surrenderance to the holy name is because of our false ego. What is false ego? Or what is true ego? And what is ego? Let's discuss that. So ego, according to Shastras, is the identity. Identity may be falsely claimed or it may be rightfully claimed. So identity, if it is asked to you, who are you? What answer you will give? Most common answer people often give is their name. They start with their name. That hi, I am nityananda-das, or my karmi name hi, I am Nircharoja. So then we will discuss about this key. If we are in a job interview, then we will showcase our family background a little bit, our educational background, and then our professional background. All those informations we would like to share. And in any social ground, we would like to share accordingly. Now, is that the real understanding or real identity of ourselves? We can question always. Now, we know by practicing so much in bhakti that we are not this body, but how many times in a day we identify with our true identity and we identify with our false identity? Very often, or most part of the day, we actually identify with this body or anything related to this body. This body has a name, this body has an appearance, this body has some qualification, material one, or some association, or the people that this body is roaming with, and we are identifying with that. Say we are working in such and such company, in such and such role. That's our identity. We often say it. But true identity is that we are the loving sons and daughters of Krishna. We are Krishna's part and parcel, Satchitananda Vigraha. That is the real identity. So, we have to understand that what is our current situation, what is our current standing, current understanding in the path of Krishna consciousness or in our true identity. Now, if we continue to understand or believe that we are this body and we would be happy by taking care of this body, or we are in a position to enjoy this material world only, but we are not in a position to be in a subordinate position, because in companies, also in any work culture here in this material world, this particular norm is there that everybody would like to go up the ladder, go up and become higher executives, higher managerial posts and executive posts. Yes, isn't it? Then everyone wants to suppress others and go up, or go up by his own ability. That's ultimately the same thing. The trend is to go up. But here, if we continue to do like that, then it will be very difficult for us to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and perfect ourselves in chanting that. Because unless and until we understand the relationship with Krishna and work on that relationship, our process is not yielding the desired result. The true identity is that we are Krishna's sons and daughters, and we are very loving to him, and he is very eager to get us back. Okay, now to get him to go back to him is the chanting of Hare Krishna is the process. Now in the chanting of Hare Krishna also we have seen many stages, chanting with offenses, and then semi pure chanting stage, and then a pure name, purely chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. various obstacles that we are discussing right now. Like what are the obstacles for me to take complete surrenderance to the lotus feet of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This is one such revelation that the false ego is actually stopping us. If we are thinking that I am not Krishna Das, then I am not feeling urge to chant and to offer some services. Rather, I am doing it for my own pleasure, my own satisfaction. Many people, they say that by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra they get some byproducts. Not that they say it byproducts, but actually what they get is the byproduct, like the calmness of mind, the focus and work, the memory power, good amount of sleep quality goes up by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So these are all byproducts, the good side effects of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But this is not the thing, the main thing that Hare Krishna Mahamantra is intending to give us. It's capable of giving us any amount of happiness and pleasure that is not available in this material world, and that is imagined to be like impossible to get. That amount it can give just like in a moment Hare Krishna Mahamantra, because when we are with Krishna, serving him, that is the most exalted thing that we can achieve, or that we can think of. Now, in order to do that, we have to be free from this false ego thing. We have to rather think that we are Krishna's sons, Krishna's das, and to serve Krishna is our duty. By chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, I am serving Krishna. I am serving Harinam Prabhu, I am serving Panchatattva, I am serving Radha Krishna. If this service attitude is there in chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then definitely our focus will be there. And it's not that mind is going to allow us to do that for a long period of time. It's gonna throw some challenges. Maya is gonna check us, our progress, and she will try to make it very difficult for us to surrender to achieve this great result. And we have to be resilient, and we have to be always thoughtful, mindful that why we are doing it and how we are doing it. What we are doing, we know, chanting, and how we are doing and why we are doing, all those things we have to remember, that to serve is my duty, and lovingly we have to serve. And when we establish the relationship with Krishna, then it is much more easier. So today's discussion, if I summarize, that we have to have the relation first. The sambandha has to be established first. Then we have to act on that sambandha, and act with the understanding of true ego and discarding the false ego thing. Then our purpose will be fulfilled. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If you have any insights, feel free to share it through comments. Hari Bol.